Take-Two Interactive is taking great strides in implementing their diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts, but the company knows that this is just the beginning. Dedicated to the growth of creators, owners, and consumers of games, they will continue to provide, protect, and promote programs and organizations both within and outside the company to ensure the spectrum of diversity is ever expanding in the industry.
The world is waking up. There's a certain level of consciousness, right, that we're seeing around us. I think that we're still learning what this means to design a business function to support diversity, equity, and inclusion, because it shouldn't be the job of one person, right? This is really a significant lift across the board around learning and development, around talent acquisition. There's so much to consider as we think about raising cultural competence, right, across the board within our organizations.
The way that we've been able to create these ERGs allow them to create themselves, to sustain themselves with the backing and resources of our corporate structure has fundamentally changed the goals of our community, the cares that we have. I feel profoundly privileged and lucky to be even just sitting here witnessing it, to be a part of it, to be able to support these other ERGs, to support my own.
I think Take-Two's been a really supportive place for these ERGs. I actually really do believe that. I have seen, from the top down, people are excited about the ERGs, they're supporting them, they're giving them, time, resources, mind share. So I think there's been a lot of support for the ERGs. What more can we do? I think just encouraging. I think the ERGs have their members. They're, those members are excited. Those members have ideas of things they can do. So I just think continuing to support and encourage them.
I would say the ERGs have helped to elevate 2K. I am very thankful for the opportunity to co-chair the Women in Games ERG. And I'm thankful to 2K that they are taking a stance and giving this opportunity for employees to have a voice, to have an opportunity to make change. And while change can come in small increments, I will take those small increments all day long, because small increments make large change.
I've worked at, 4 or 5 gaming companies, and by far Zynga is the best for its culture. From what I experienced, there are no predetermined stereotypes. It's more of a everyone loves everyone type of culture. It's everyone working towards the same goal. And we have a, very, very diverse company. We have people of all races and creeds, of all sexual orientations and identities. It's one of the most open places that I've ever worked in.
I think one of the other things that's unique about 2K's culture is there is a genuine care for one another. And that's all of our employees, from leadership and across the board. It's a genuine care and empathy for one another holistically as a whole person.
I think 2K is preparing itself by, one, just listening, creating opportunities for people when they do step up to the plate, and 3, not reprimanding people when they do step up to the plate. I got to shout out David, our president, as well, for even encouraging this activity.
They give us a fantastic spotlight within 2K. We have chances to be really vocal about what we want to do, why it's really important to us. And we have a huge amount of visibility, even in all hands meetings, to be able to talk to our individual communities around what we want them to think about, what we want them to focus on, and to give opportunities for us to teach our people at 2K as well.
This is the first sort of, iteration of us, like I said, learning and getting better at how we can then go present ourselves as helpful to others and be supportive in the continued, movement towards getting everybody equity and equality in this country, in the world, obviously, but definitely this country.
I'm honestly happy to be part of a company that values its employees. And so it makes me want to get up and come to work. It makes me want to give my 100%, because this company is thinking about the whole worker and not just what juice they can squeeze out the orange to fit their bottom line.
Just be successful, nowadays. I mean, for me, just knowing that there were ERGs here, that there was this idea of employee-run resource groups based on people's identity, it just made me feel like the company cared about the employees more than just the product they're making.
Last year, we submitted an application and were awarded one of the GGP's inaugural honors. So for their first honors for companies that are doing work with queer folks on purpose, we got one of them. And it's actually my face and me talking about it. And that was something that we're enthusiastic about. We was absolutely blessed from like top to bottom, from corporate communications to my boss.
Partnering with Take-Two has elevated us in so many ways. They challenge us to be better in our service in every way, shape, and form. They've enabled us to have even more professionals in our video content. With our scholarship program, they've challenged us to truly serve all of the different underrepresented communities that exist. And they show up, frankly. Like every month we have meetings where we're trying to bridge those who are aspiring to be in the space with those who are living that life, and they participate so actively in it. Super appreciative.
We believe that in order to enact meaningful change, there's no one finite period in time. And we subscribe to a belief that there's a continuum of affecting change. So we support a variety of programs that teach game design, starting in elementary school through middle, high school. We're a supporter of the Gerald Lawson Endowment at USC Games for those that want to pursue a degree in game design, and that scholarship program is specifically for Black and Indigenous students that want to pursue those degrees. And then we're in our 4th year with NYU for their MFA program in getting a master's in game design. All of those programs, the common thread through all the programs is to help introduce game design and STEM skills to youth in underserved and underrepresented communities.